Hi traders, hope you had a great trading week. I'm on the Aussie Yen day chart, got my monthly, weekly, day support and resistance levels all drawn in. They're referenced in the description below. I'll just discuss the ones closest to price action. Now the Aussie Yen declined nicely last week, just holding above day support at the moment at 88.10. We did come down to test 87.28 weekly support. So next week, can we move down to test and move through weekly support and test monthly support at 87.01? Are we able to move down and through that level next week? So for trend traders, you're wanting support to break quite clearly, but there may be a play back up the range because monthly and weekly support here could hold for an intraday move back up the range next week. Alright traders, moving on to the Aussie dollar now. Just trading in about a 100 pip range at the moment. We're not able to convincingly move below 66.29. And for most of the week, we're just testing 66.94 daily resistance. So pretty much failing and holding at the 6700 level. So next week, watch that area. 66.94 up to, I think these highs at 66.16 or 17. Watch that area. At the start of the week, does that area still be resistance for a move back down to test weekly support? And can we continue a movement back down the range? Alright, we could obviously move higher, but at the moment clear resistance is being shown at the 6700 level, so that's the key area to watch next week. Does price continue to hold there for a move back down the range? Alright, up next year, yeah, it's highly volatile at the moment, in a definite downtrend. Decline last week, intra-week rally Thursday, Friday up to 142.14, now daily resistance, closing down. So we've got weekly support down here, daily weekly support, but the stronger levels obviously weekly support that we tested last week on 2 days, 139.54. Are we able to move down and through that level next week towards monthly support at 137.38? Now 139.54 has proved to be strong intra-week support, so don't be surprised to see a move back up from that level if price starts to fail. So can we move below 139.54 next week, continue the downtrend towards 137.38? Okay, moving on to euro dollar. Now this is trading approximately in a 200 pip range, and it's almost finished exactly where it finished last week. Last Friday, which is this candle, came up to 106.91 and then withdrew and held at resistance. This Friday, pretty much the same deal. Came up to 106.91, very close, and then started to hold. So are we failing once more at 106.91 here? So at the start of the week, watch 106.91 up to 10700. Does this area hold for a move back down to day support at 105.33? Of course we could move higher, but resistance is most definitely being proven there at the 10700 area. Does that once more get tested and hold for a move back down the range? Alright traders, on to the pound yen. So last week we moved back below this level of weekly support, so watch that to be resistance next week. Can we continue the overall downtrend that's forming here? So we may well see a move back up to test 161.20 to 161.80 at the start of the week. Does that area now become resistance for a further decline to come down and test 157.52 day support? We know the pound yen can move a lot in a week, so we could well come down to test monthly support and weekly support down here, but first of all, of course, it needs to break day support. So we may retest this area. Does it hold as resistance now for a move down to test first of all day support at 157.52? Alright traders, last pair to review for the weekend. Now it looks like it's in an uptrend here on the day chart, but the weekly trend is actually down. This is all corrective against the weekly trend, which is down. So with that being said, last week we were testing the 12200 level, daily resistance here at 121.93, held there all week, retested it Friday. At the start of the week, that's the level to watch, 12200. Does that level continue to hold for a move back down? And that move back down would be in line with the weekly trend. We could be forming here the lower top on the weekly chart at 122. Yes, we could move higher. If we do move higher, watch 122.93 weekly resistance, so approximately the 12300 level for a failure. But at the start of the week, watch 12200. Does it hold once more resistance for a decline back down? Okay traders, that's my analysis for today. If you want to keep up to date with my analysis, simply subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Now if you'd like to follow my Forex trading analysis throughout the week, why not subscribe to the ACY Securities live interactive trading feed Telegram channel. Simply contact Nathan.bray at acy.com to get access.